Good morning, YouTube. What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Ah, yes, I was only 1 minute late, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Zeal, thanks for, or Cicero, thanks for being here to moderate, man. Appreciate that. I know I don't really schedule these very well, so really appreciate my moderators being true, team players here, just being around. So I did change a couple of things, and you all have to give me some feedback at the end. I changed the stream to where there's supposed to be less lag between what you're hearing me say so that you can be more interactive with me on the chat, but it could create more buffering for you all. So let me know in the end of the stream whether or not you felt that it was worth it or not. Hey, so I'm on my screen here because I was going to show you all, if you want to join me today in the battles, you need to have a mod. There's several mods actually here. Let me show you. It'll be easier to show you down here in the Steam Workshop. Let's see, so browse the workshop. So if you're wanting to play with me today, you need to go get this mod right here, which is the Grand Campaign Custom Maps Nuln and Helmgart update. And then you're going to need all these different settlement packs that come with it. If you want to get them all, you can easily find them right here. So if you come to this one, search for it in the Steam Workshop, and then you can click on the individual little packs that go with it. You're going to need all of these mods if you want to play with me, because we're going to be doing some custom maps. So looks like we got quite a few people here. Mike, good to see you. Game Riot, Daniel Sirkin, Gimblob, T34M, Team Alfrep, yeah, whatever. I don't know how to say it, sorry. Yeah, some of the chat's going fast now too, and I'm having a hard time. Resolute Gaming, good to see you. John Patrick, True Gamer, Felix, insert name here, nice name by the way. Pascal Johnson, good to see you. You're asking, why do you still have the Steam version of Arena installed? I don't know, I just haven't taken it off. I'm probably not going to play Total War Arena, to be honest. I really hate MOBA games with a flaming passion. MSI made me play League of Legends when I went on the trip with them down to Austin, Texas. It was, I mean, some of you are going to hate me for this, I'm sorry, but if you like it, it's okay, but it was horrible. It's probably one of the worst games I've ever played. Now, some of you could say that about some of the games I play, and that's fine, that's fair. Everybody has games they like, and everybody has games they hate, so fair is fair. Obviously, there is a large portion of the world that disagrees with me when it comes to League of Legends. Let's see, so one person was asking there how I got my name. Is it because I liked history? I think that I just got my name because I liked watching Prince of Macedon videos, and he'd named himself after Macedon, and I had this thing going on at the time for like Hannibal and history, and so I just picked HeirofCarthage. I really kind of ripped off the way that he'd gotten his name, so we'll hope he doesn't sue me. I'm gonna head over. Now my chat's going really slow for some reason. There it goes. Alright, so yeah, if you want to join me in Warhammer, feel free to come on over. Switch over to the game capture screen. I'm using a Stream Deck thing, and it's pretty cool. I can just like one button Gorbull on and off the screen. Pretty neat, huh? I tell you what I do need to go get is I need to go find a recording of the Shame for Display, you know, guy from Shogun 2, and we can put that on here so that when we're in the middle of the stream, you know, I can, if something's shameful, we can do that. Epic Troll, you gotta go to work, man? Well, sorry you gotta go to work, but thanks for joining. Even if it was briefly. Yeah, Shame for Display is definitely coming, Cicero. And then, what other things do you all think I should load onto the Stream Deck? Is there any other, like fun sound snippets from past Total War games or something that we should try and load into the Stream Deck that would be kind of fun to throw up on the stream? Sven, thanks for joining from Holland, buddy. Bowls, hang on, Bosliget, Sweden? Hang on, Bosligset. Yeah, I can't say that. Our men are running from the battlefield. That'd be another good one. Burger time, I agree. Hey, let's get something started. I'm gonna go to the. Let me explain what we're doing today real quick, and then that way, if folks are wanting to play, they can get on. We're gonna do 2v2s. We're gonna do medium funds 2v2s again to try and fight the lag. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick like small settlement like defenses, like these custom maps here. To where we can basically defend our settlements against the vampires. So it's going to be vampires attacking non-vampire factions, defending these small settlements. So that's going to be the ideas here. Hey, the Great Book of Grudges. Did you see my Kolek campaign episode when I was asking the question last night if it was a grudge to rip off the beards of dwarves and send them back to their families for extra money? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that, but I figured I'd ask you. Cole, thanks for joining from your mom's car, buddy. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do these small town defenses here. Let's go over to multiplayer, and I'm going to host the battle. Again, you have to have those mods turned on to join me. The game name is Airstream. Password is 123. Oh, come on. It's just beard ripping and then using the beards for ransom. I hardly see how a dwarf would be offended by that. Ooh, this looks kind of fun. Let's use this one. Game's already full. Sweet. And Cicero made it. Welcome. Let's see, not much lag. Chat went up pretty quick, so hopefully all is well. Looks like my stream is going smooth in terms of bit rates. I'm trying to think. Does anybody know which team it's going to start in the settlement based on this? Like, so is it my team that's going to start in the settlement here, or is it the enemy team? I'm thinking it's probably my team that starts inside the settlement. Is it the team on the left that starts there? Let me know before I start and we screw this up. Oh, I've heard of Skaven before, Stonewall. They're not the one I'm most excited about in the next Total War Warhammer, but they'll be fun nonetheless. Well, I know if we defend, we start in the settlement, but it doesn't call either one of us attacker or defender here. Well, in custom battles, Pharaoh, you can switch it to where it's attacker defender, and this one you don't have the option for the attacker defender. All right, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's my side, so actually here. Everyone ready up. We will just check start positions, then come back and start a real battle. So I'm going to just have everybody ready up so we can start, and then we'll just quit the battle and back out. I'm pretty sure that it's my side that's going to be inside the settlement, but we'll check real quick. So this isn't the real battle, folks. Huh? You guys like Gorbull popping on the stream? I need to get maybe different versions of Gorbull saying different things, right? So here he says he's going to slay stream cheaters. Like, I wonder if there's any other things he can say. It'd be a lot of fun. We'll mess with it. I could have like a whole Gorbull folder on here if we want. Okay, yeah, so it's my side who's going to start in the town. Okay, check. Good. And is this map acceptable? It looks fun. What do y'all think? Does this map look fun? I think it looks fun. It's got some cool defense space. So this will be our vampire. We're going to defend from the vampires here. I think this is appropriate. Stonewall's wondering what faction I'm most excited about in Total War Warhammer 2. The ones that we know about, probably Lizardmen, and the ones that I'm hoping for, probably Tomb Kings. Why do I never show my love letters to Isabella, God of Gabos? I don't know, man. I don't write a lot of them, probably. You should get a Vote Gorbel 20. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I might have one of my the guy who does my thumbnails make me a Vote Gorbel thumbnail. That'd be pretty funny. Appius, what's going on? Welcome, man. Good to see you. Okay. So we can go back. There we go. Alright, so now we can all go back, so we know where we're going to start at. There's a new multiplayer-only Tomb Kings mod. I saw that, Zeal, or Cicero. It looks good. I haven't messed around with it much yet, though. Alright, so my team, for the first battle, let's do, let's say, first battle will be... And since we're getting to defend all these spots, I'm wondering, would it be fun to go like 2 versus 3, like 3 vampires versus, let's see, Empire plus Bretonia versus vampires. And you can be any of the vampire factions. And let's open it up. Let's go 2v3. Let's make it more epic here. Oh yeah, never mind. We're not gonna make it 2v3. Well, Lord of Fire already made it in, so we'll make the first one 2v3 and see how it goes. But yes, I will remember about Wind of Death, Declan. Thank you. Because we could get wrecked by Wind of Death in here. All right, so I'm gonna put up my anti-stream cheating thing there, and we're gonna pick our army. Trying to make sure my chat goes behind Gorbel so y'all can't see if there's any secret team messages. Lord of Fire says this is his first multiplayer battle. Welcome him in. So it'll be a fun first multiplayer battle for him because it's 2 versus 3 and he gets an opportunity to fight us like that. So let's think what we want to do here. Now remember, it is medium funds, so we're going to be a little more limited than usual. I have no idea if my little plan here is going to work out. I have what I think is a fun plan. Okay. All right. I don't think this is going to work out so well, to be honest, trying to defend against 3 vampires. I think we're gonna die. Like, we're gonna die bad. Personally, that's what I'm thinking. So let's get things going. I think 2 versus 3 is gonna be a little bit impossible, unless I adjusted the funds, which I could do. I could maybe adjust it to where the defenders have more funds. But that just means I would be relying on the attackers to truthfully not use the extra funds. They need to add that into the next Total War Warhammer. I'll try and suggest that to them, to where you can select a fund amount for each team, specifically like you could back in Rome 2, or Rome and Medieval 2, which was pretty awesome. Here you go. I'll get Gorbol off your screen. You guys have been threatened long enough. Let's check out the rest of this map real quick. It's a cool map. Looks like there's like all kinds of like high ground to defend, and then there's the choke points for people to enter the city. I'll tell you what I'm really worried about though is, and let's make sure we understand all the entrances. There's one entrance here, one entrance here, and then from this side there is an entrance right here. That does not actually appear to be an entrance. There. So there are entrances from all sides that would need to be defended, but I believe that the attackers deploy from a certain area. So they would have to move around the entire map. I'll tell you what I'm worried about, those flyers. Considerably worried about flyers and summon the dead. That's going to make this extremely difficult. Yes, Milo, if you want to join in, you are going to need map mods. If you go back and look at the beginning of the stream, I think you can rewind. I show you the map mod. You underestimate my pimp wagon. Yeah, it'll take a minute to load up. If you don't have an SSD in your computer, like a solid state drive, it does take a long time to load the battles, and then you gotta figure in connection time too, in case we're playing with people from around the world. Witch Hunter spam? That would be pretty funny. I didn't do it though, Jaren. Go smash Air. Oh, if you all want to see Air die, I'm pretty sure this is the video in which it's going to happen. Let's see, so they're gonna be deploying out here. Huge mass of vampires. I'm thinking... Protect. All right.
Free company! Sigma guides us! Yes, Warherds and hammer! This cannot be!
It's actually an even tighter choke point right here.
For Held and Hammer!
Alright, all the vampires are ready. I can imagine their deployment is much less involved.
For the twin-tailed comet! We serve the Emperor!
Okay, I think we're gonna get absolutely wrecked here, to be honest. But it's gonna be fun. Can enemies vanguard in this map? I don't know what their deployment zone looks like, but probably they can vanguard a little, but it doesn't look like a lot, maybe. I don't know what their vanguard deployment looks like. I know mine is out here. I think the vanguard deployment has to do with your enemy's deployment zone, and if that's the case, they might be able to vanguard fairly close to us. Yeah, Burger Time is telling me in the chat that his advice for me is to run, and I somewhat agree with his advice. We're about to get shreked. Okay, let's see how much death we're up against here. Oh boy. So already 3 Cryptors and a stinking Vargulf over here. There's the bats that I didn't want to see. More Cryptors. Oh boy, this is gonna get ugly. Oh, this is gonna get ugly.
Free company! Yes, General! Take the ground! Ready! Take the ground! At speed!
I don't know how well my free company hold up against bats.
Budgets! For the Warhammer! Very well! Sigma speaks through me!
Alright, right now we can't see any vampires based on their approach, except for these fell bats. And I'm assuming the Fellbats are going to come do the scouting. And we've got some... We got a huge vampire force coming up on the flank. So right here. Okay, I'm gonna send some help here. It's too bad we don't have a Grail relic over on that side. Alright, the first unit of skeleton warriors is coming up. More Fellbats. Wow, this flank over here is in big trouble. I'm thinking he needs to just fall back off that one because we're going to get routed real fast. Alright, never mind. He's got some Grail Guardians coming. We can probably hold up here for a little while. Never mind. Okay. Let's head up here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Try and just buff our guys up here. That means they're probably going to hit us on this flank. Actually, I'll bet they're about to. I'm going to... Watch our right flank is unguarded. Yep, look at that. What did I say? Okay.
Drafting illusions. For the twist-tailed comet at once. Understood. No lingering. Flagellants. Take the ground. Yes, sir.
Let's get rid of these bats. We got a Vargulf in behind us.
No lingering. We serve the Emperor. Sigmar's will for the war.
Let's clean up these summon zombies.
Battle ready. Immediately. Double time.
Oh, nice. Comet over here. Beautiful. From the Fey Enchantress. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we got a big force attacking over here. And the Vargulf got in behind us.
By God,
Let's try and get some angles here. Let's get these two guns over here. Okay. A few seconds here. We managed to shut down most of this stuff right there, which is great. Oh crap, I got summoned zombies behind me. Actually, we should be able to handle this. Turn to fight the zombies, and then we'll shoot them in the back as well. What happened to that Vargulf? Yeah, he's back there wrecking our archers. Let's help out. Let's buff up our guys back here. We should be able to take out these summoned zombies relatively quick, but we got another issue breaking through that door. Free Company can kind of hold their own momentarily, but yeah, we're about to lose our right flank pretty hard. I think we caused quite a bit of damage in a couple spots to some of the vampires, which is great. We're gonna need assistance over here. Let's start moving this way, and let's go ahead and fall back with this Free Company. Let's fall back over here and buy time. Let's get out of there. We are doing good down here. Got a decent pit of shades up there. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. Crap. Hit the wrong stuff there. I need to get range onto that Vargulf. Don't think I have it though. They're gonna get my Free Company militia over there. These ones got caught by Blood Knights. I'm gonna kind of fall back into here. This fight over here is actually going pretty okay. Seem to get these guys into any position I like.
Yes, sir. Formation. By the chain crippled without delay.
Let's get over here. We got problems on this flank because I can't handle the vampire leadership. Those Free Company militia are actually doing pretty darn well, all things considered.
Free Company, take position at speed.
Let's see.
Sigma Corps.
Most of those are just cheap units. There's Volkmar.
Hail Sigma. To glory. Act on order. Ready. Power
There we go.
Yes, my lord. For Heldenhammer.
Just set up some defense here. See how we're doing. I think we're doing okay-ish. Volkmar is in a bit of trouble over here.
Swiftly. Going forth. Sigmar guides us. Offering battle prayers. Grey Guardian.
We're about to kill this White King. Who am I fighting over here? Vlad von Karstein? Yeah, that's not good.
It's the Empire. Join those who dwell beyond. Father Grim. Let's move to battle. Ready.
We gotta hold back Vladdy Daddy for a minute.
Seeking into battle. Battle wizard. In the name of Sigmar. Going advance.
Okay, hopefully we can hold off Vlad momentarily. Over here, we've done very well with our flagellants. This flank, we got ransacked. That's unfortunate. Let's try and pull back a little here. See if we can position and shoot some of these Cryptors. And my ally might be able to free up these Grail Guardians eventually over here, which would be a huge help. Over here.
Yes, my lord. Sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes. Right, go. I shall outwin them. Comet.
Okay.
For the twin-tailed comet.
See what we can do here. We're in pretty rough shape. Yeah, my free company militia is not getting free, but let's see if we can get these guys out of here. My ally is sending some help over here. I think we've done a decent job of killing a lot of vampires, but I don't think we're going to be able to win, unfortunately. I don't know how much that'll be helpful or not, but I'm going to try. Kill as many vampires here as I can. Ah, dang it. I lost Volkmar. Hopefully he routes in a direction where he can come back. My Shadow Sorcerer has 372 kills, or Grey Wizard, I should say. That is not anything less than respectable. We've got a lot of crumbling going on amongst some of these units. Come on, Volkmar, get away from there and come out of it alive, buddy. We got rid of a lot of the Blood Knights. I'm gonna keep chasing Vlad with all these flagellants and hope for the best. Volkmar is a little bit near these Blood Knights for my liking. Let's see what we can do here. We've actually... I don't think we have a great chance because we're still up against a Manfred von Karstein over here. A Vampire Lord. Vladdy Daddy over here is getting weakened up a little bit. Oh no, don't chase him. Don't chase him. No! Don't chase Volkmar. Curse ye, vampire scum. I think we're out of magic. Yeah, we're down to 0 power reserve. There's nothing left. Let's try and kill the corpse cart. My Empire forces are down to a last stand at the best. Start trying to pick away at some of these Cryptors. Just do whatever I can to support my ally. We're in the death throes here, but it's been a glorious battle. Look at that, 281 kills on the Grail Guardians. We're gonna have some pretty nice stats. Kill that corpse cart. Alright, corpse cart should drop. Alright, everybody on Vlad. I'll worry about some of the zombies here. Clean up some of the summoned zombies. Yeah, he's gonna have got my free company militia. I got another one way out here though. Let's bring it. Wow, it routed like forever out there. Should have started pulling it back a long time ago. Are we gonna get Vladdy Daddy? I don't think we can. I cleaned up the summon zombies at least. The Grail Guardians and the Enchantress have put up quite a fight over there. I thought that was pretty epic. What do y'all think? Was this an epic stand? I really wanted to bring down Vladdy, but I don't think it's going to happen. He is without healing now, but I don't think my flagellants are going to cause enough damage to him. Ah, my free company routed. Alright, so that's it. It was a fun battle, though. I think 2v3 was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. And you can see there's not a ton of vampire troops left. It's mostly their leadership, I think, that was tilting the balance of power. There was so many Cryptors and White Kings. But we did kill a ton of their other forces, but isn't that kind of the point of vampires, right? Look at Vladdy down here fighting for his life against the flagellants. He's gonna win, though. Let's get some close-ups of Vlad. Yeah, check him out here, down here, killing the remainder of my flagellants. What'd you all think? Was it fun? 2 out of 10, horrible defense. Thanks, David. Glad to know you think I did so well. I'm hoping to kill Vlad, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, look, he's going to survive this easily. He's got 943 hit points, and I've only got 4 flagellants left. So here it is, down to the last flagellants. There's 3 left. All right, here it is, Vlad versus my final man. Oh, he's summoning zombies. What a wuss. 1v1 me, Vlad. 1v1. Well, I think he just did. So that's going to be the end of the battle. All right. That was fun. Let's take a look at the kills. It should be pretty fun to see the kills. Look at my Grey Wizard here. Was he MVP for most kills? Ooh, yep, just barely. He got past the Grail Guardians. He picked up a lot. Picked up a whole lot of kills. Actually, impressive number of kills in some of these men-at-arms units. This vampire force right here got mostly shut down. It was only Manfred and White King that survived. And then Cicero, he had a Blood Knight that cleaned house right here. And that was his Vlad, so fun play there with Vlad, Cicero. And then over here, this Vargulf did pretty good. So this guy had 2 Cryptors and all. Okay, so this leadership core right here was absolutely killing our balance of power. So Lord of Fire, nice job, buddy. For your first battle especially, too, I thought you did pretty good. But yeah, that Grey Wizard was definitely a decent pick, I think. My free company militia didn't get to do near as much work as I'd hoped they would, which is, you know, that's one of the risks when you bring them. But they're cheap and they have decent melee stats, so they could hold off zombies, which is why I brought them. And they're good against stuff like Cryptors if you can get them in the right spot. So, interesting. That was fun. And hope you all enjoyed it, too. let's back out of here so I can host another game. So thanks for all those who joined. We'll do one more game. Let me look at my timer, see how I'm doing. We probably spent quite a bit of time in that battle. We did. We can do one more. You could do better with the gunners. Yes, I definitely should have done better with them, Flip, if I wanted to win in total. Let's go ahead and host another multiplayer battle. So we're going to host battle. Again, it's Airstream123 is the password. You do have to have the custom mod maps on. Let's open up. We're gonna do. We'll try a 2v2 this time instead of the 2v3. And this time I say we do a dwarf stand against the vampires. It's about a dwarf defense of Grom Peak. And we'll put. Actually, we'll do a 2v3, but we're gonna put some special rules in. So yeah, we'll do the 2v3, but we'll put special rules on it. And we're gonna do medium funds. Actually, we'll call it large funds. Can you put custom funds onto each team? No, that's annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna take Clan Angrund, and we're gonna say, so in this battle, dwarfs get large funds. Vamps can't spend more than 10k to self-assess. So no lying, please. Alright, so the vamps are going to be limited to 10k. That means the dwarves are going to get an extra 2,400. So vamps should have at least 2,400 left when finished picking their army. Alright, so hopefully they play by the rules, and that'll be fun. I can't force them to. I'm going to put the anti-cheating gore bowl up here. Start picking my army. Alright, just picking my army here, folks. Have patience. Alright. Gyrocopters, please. Alright, I think we're ready. Hopefully the vampires keep their word, but I'm relying on vampires to keep their word. That's risky, isn't it? Good luck. Have fun, everybody. So this is a dwarf defensive Grom Peak against a vampire incursion. I'm going to tab out real quick, see how many people we had join the stream. Had about 642 at peak, so that's pretty good. Thank you all for joining. I'd say that's been fairly successful. Alright, they're going to be able to deploy around several positions. Ah, it's an orc settlement, my bad. Oh, look at this. Talk about the ultimate dwarf defensive geometry. Just like a little circle we could deploy down in here. Let me take Gorbel out of your way so you can see that. Yeah, look. Would be funny, but we probably won't do that. There's so many entrances to defend, though, so we got... Yeah, 1, 2, 3 right there, 4, 5. So you'd have to defend 5 entrances to hold them all. Gorbel's out of the way. Don't worry. He's moved. So I'm thinking we got a couple options to defend this map. There's 5 entry points. We could try and defend them all, which just makes you weak at any one given point. Or I say that we kind of fall back and defend this more central area, which is probably going to make the most sense. Alright. Hate snowy maps. I don't like snowy maps either. Like, they look cool, but then your units just blend into them. So I agree. I don't like snowy maps. And then if it's snowing, you just end up with, like, all kinds of stuff on the screen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that Grom Peak was a greenskin settlement. I wasn't thinking. I should have realized that. I know it from the campaign map, so my bad. I should have just picked the Karak map, right? So it is a grudging. We're waiting on someone to load in here. Skreek, I hope you're right, Skreek the Skaven. I'd like to win this time. I kind of figured we'd get killed last time. I have to say, last time actually turned out a little better than I thought it would. There was quite a few vampire leaders left, but I felt pretty good about the fact that most of the vampires who showed up went back to the grave. So I would say it was somewhat successful. If you consider a defeat somewhat successful, which I just did, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Air, you are soon going to be buried next to the rest of these false warlords? Possibly. Jeez, come on. Load in. Settle the grudges. I'm going to try to, Frankie. We're going to try and settle the grudges. What if the Dawi killed the greenskins and now the vamps come and they have to defend? That's what we're going to have to pretend, Flip. It's a grudge if you don't have Iron Drakes with gyros. You might see those here. Philip's asking when the giveaway is. It's a couple of days from now. It's pretty soon. So I'm going to announce it. I think it's on the 30th when I announce it. Yeah, that load time, it's not going in our favor. Every time you get on the stream, inevitably stuff like this happens, which I love live streaming because I get to interact with you all, but that's the unfortunate part, and that's why I don't do it too often, because it can end up spending a lot of time sometimes. What kind of puns do you want, Frankie? I'll see what I can do. Let's check the lag. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'm thinking we defend this area up here. I think I just misspelled grudging, which is also a grudging, in case you were wondering.
For the courage encore! Dwarf warriors! For the High King! For mountain and hall! For the Iron King! Ready to serve! We stay put! To the forge! Ha! For Grimnir! Hands together! Aye!
Okay. All right, so we're gonna attempt to defend the inner court here. I'm gonna go ahead and ready up. That's right. Get some Dawi hype, right, Nick? This reminds me so much of the WRE defenses. Yeah, kind of. Except there's not going to be a bunch of filthy Huns coming after us. Yes. Dart throwers up front, backed up by legionaries. Oh man, I miss the Plumbata so much, or the Plumbatari, or whatever they call them on Barbarian Invasion. Those guys were freaking awesome. All right, let's see what we're up against. That's a Grudgeon, Red Duke on a dragon. Isabella on the Hellsteed, definitely a Grudgeon, and then a Vampire Lord. Their infantry shouldn't be super scary. It's their specialty units I'm scared about, and I'm actually not seeing a ton of bats. Holy crypt horrors. That's going to be problematic. Ah, Claw of Nagash. Have to watch out for that too. All right. They've got flying lords that can summon the dead, so it's gonna make things interesting to say the least. All right. It's going to take a minute for all the vampire forces to get in here.
Runes of smiting upon them. Dwarf warriors! Nothing can stop us! Miners! We'll guard it!
Okay. So I'm assuming the vampires are going to all come try and get together here so they can lead a coordinated attack. Oh, that wind of death! I totally forgot about it. Oh, that was awful. Lol. Oh man, I should have banned Wind of Death. We got so screwed. That was hilarious. Oh, man. That was awful. That's what I get for being a dwarf camper. Oh, but that's a grudging. Seriously, though. Oh, curse you. I'm crying, too. I know the chat's poor Dolly. Holy crap, I'm stupid. Sometimes I play this game a lot, and I'm like, oh, I'll get better over time. And then I'm just like, no, probably not. Wow. Well, there goes the extra funds that I gave. That was terrible. Stinking wind of death. Oh, but you know what? How could I not have thought about wind of death? So that is entirely on me. 0 out of 10 felt my magic. Well, now we're getting some pretty serious lag. I think someone may be lagging out. Oh, I know he's waiting for a cooldown. I'm going to be trying to pay attention, though. Alright, tourney dropped from the game. But now we've got, like, super lag. Hopefully it'll clean up here. There we go. It's harder to see where they're going to cast the spell here, too. Did someone just miscast a Wind of Death over there? Couldn't quite tell. Look at him trying to sneak around my flank over here. I think not. Hold on just a second here, folks. Trying to deal with the summon the dead. Okay. Get up here. Get up here. Okay. All right. Yeah, my front line's gonna get wrecked hardcore because of that Wind of Death sucking all the life out of me. Let's try and nuke that Mortis engine. He's gonna raise the dead on me here. What the? Look at that. They're clipping through the terrain over here. That's a problem. Yeah, the vampires found the new route through my terrain over here, so that's not good. Yeah, I'm screwed. My opponent's screwed. We're going to die even worse this time, even with the funds limiting because of my because of my beautiful handling of that Winds of Death. Let's get the Slayers back over here. Okay. Ah! Isabella moved out of the way. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're boned. We're boned. That defeat. Well, this is going down in the Book of Grudges, but not against the vampires. It's going down against me. For not paying attention. So that did not work out. I should have banned Wind of Death. But even Summon the Dead is going to be almost impossible to get around. Look at this Slayer here, racked up 200 some odd zombie kills. It's the life of a Slayer when going up against vampires, right? We got wrecked. Wrecked. All kinds of super wrecked here. Hey, you know what we need to do? We need to do a how many peasants real quick before the end of the stream. Because I do have to get off the stream soon. Super wrecked. Wow. Well, whenever you're as great a dwarf defender as I am, you always win these kind of battles. How about that? I'm so good. No one can match me. Holy crap, that was terrible. 2 out of 10, no flame cannons. I think 2 out of 10 is being pretty friendly to me, Gimblob. That was more like a negative 2 out of 10 on my behalf. Decisive defeat? No kidding. We got shreked. Yeah, Wind of Death is only OP if you ignore it. I agree. Yeah, that Wind of Death was my fault. I could have lined up my guys different, first of all, to make it less useful. So I could have staggered my guys into like a checkerboard, and then if you're watching for it, it's not as bad. Now, granted, on the snowy map, it is a little harder to see it, but you can see it. So that was my bad, my bad. Hey, I'm going to actually exit the game. I'm going to switch over to desktop real quick, and I'm going to exit the game, and we're going to do a how many peasants. So in the chat, tell me what unit is going to go up against all the peasants, please. Let me know. And we'll pick the custom maps as well. Wind of Death versus Peasants. I think we all know how that would end. If they were lined up, that is. Alright, time to switch back over to the game capture here. Just booting up. Okay, so let's jump over. I thought we were supposed to do Chosen, right? Iron Breakers would be pretty entertaining. Green Knight. Green Knight would be pretty good. We already did the Crimson Killer's Skreek. We did it last week. I kind of want to see Chosen. Hey, boy, let's see what some of these look like. Yeah, there should be a spot where my Chosen can get their back against the wall here. So, let's do Chosen. Chosen. And we're going to do the regular Chosen. Whoops, my bad. They're going to be up here. And I am going to chevron them up. I don't know, Frankie. I think Chosen are going to be pretty good. They got a ton of armor. They got shields. They're kind of an ideal unit against unarmored infantry. I think Chosen's going to do pretty good. We just need to find a good place where they can get their back against the wall and actually take on all the peasants. That's a cool map. Look at that. The Bay of Blades. That's neat. People did a good job. It looks like they can fight up here where they can get their back against a wall. Kind of defend the choke point, I think. Yeah, so hang on. I'm trying to see where... That should be about as up against the wall as I can get. I think we can actually defend right here. Yeah, we should be able to defend right there. Alright, let's start the battle. I'm going to start fast forwarding so all the peasants get over here. So, Bay of Blades, Chosen up against peasants. There are 4,000. Hang on. So there's 40 stacked. Yeah, 4,000. 100 times 40. Why is my head going blank here? Yeah, it should be 4,000. 4,000 peasants. I don't know why I was thinking 40,000 momentarily. That would be pretty cool if I could make 40,000 peasants. Oh, the fast forward. My bad. Yep, thanks. Fast forward it is. That's pretty cool, though. I like this Bay of Blades map. Someone did a cool job with this. Look at like the little ships out in the bay and stuff. Nicely done. All right, start guessing numbers, folks. How many peasants are going to die? How many peasants? So the Crimson Killers last week, what were they, like 16 or 1,700? Is there 120 peasants in a unit? Yeah, there sure enough is. So yeah, my number was off. My bad. So it should be 4,800 peasants, right? Can the peasants get behind me? I don't see any entrances over here. It's going to ruin it if they can get behind me. I don't think they can. I think the AI is just walking around. Pretty sure that they have to fight me right here. Alright, we got guesses all over the place. Everywhere as low as 69 up to all of the peasants at 4,800. I hope there's not a spot where they can like clip through the map that the AI knows about that I don't, because it'll ruin it. Let's get it. Here's the first charge of peasants coming up against the Chosen. The Chosen should have a very defensible position, and the peasants should cause very little damage to the Chosen. Imagine if Chosen had regenerate. I think they probably could kill all the peasants. I'll tell you that what makes units really good is those that are tanky, but also those who don't get tired, because your units just tire out from wrecking peasants. Let's fast forward for a while. We'll check back in on the Chosen. You can see the kill count going up over here. I'll zoom in and get some cinematic views here in a bit. A little bit of damage done to the Chosen, but not much. I don't think there's any way for the peasants to get behind me, so it should be a bottleneck scenario. Oh yeah, we're fast forwarding, Luke. Don't worry. We're not going to sit here and watch this entire thing. 127, and we're not even down. Yeah, you're down just under 200 hit points. So we'll see how it trades out. Chosen versus peasants. How many peasants does it take to defeat a Chaos Chosen head on? Oh, we'll get close-ups. Don't worry, Burger Time. I'm just waiting. I'm fast-forwarding through some of it because this is going to take a while. We'll get some close-ups more towards the end. Oh, I already did Grail Guardians, Aaron. They won. They beat all the peasants. So right now, Grail Guardians are the best in terms of all the tests we've done. What's going on, Captain Awesome? Good to see you. You on that fancy new computer of yours? Alright, so we're up to about 300 kills. Still not a lot of effect on the Chosen, but as they tire out, their performance will drop. I got the new NVMe SSD in Captain Awesome, but I haven't actually turned it on yet. I need to clone one of my others. Speaking of which, I'll do a quick announcement. I bought myself a new M.2 SSD, and I know none of you are interested in that because it's in my computer, but what that means is I have an extra solid-state drive that I don't need anymore. It's like a 2.5 SATA solid-state drive, and I'm going to put it in the computer I'm giving away. So the computer I'm giving away will now have a solid-state drive, which for whoever wins it is going to make a pretty big improvement to performance. Grindel's asking about the MSI giveaway. It's on the 30th, I believe. It's a few days away, so you still have time to join, and I'm going to make a video announcing the winner. There's going to be 2 computers that I give away, and one of them is provided by MSI. It's in an N-Win 300 chassis. It's going to look really good. I'm pretty sure it's a Ryzen 5 and an RX 580. And then the one I'm giving away is in the... oh crap, I'm going to forget the name of the case here right now, but it's in... It's a Ryzen 5 and a GTX 1060. So I'm giving away 2 gaming computers. The MSI computer can be received by anybody worldwide because MSI is going to ship it for me. And then the one that I'm giving away is going to be US, Mexico, or Canada. So I have to limit it because of the cost of shipping. But yeah, so anyone from anywhere in the world can win the MSI computer. And when I choose it, I'm probably going to choose it that way, right? I'm going to choose it to where one computer goes to... so my computer will go to somewhere in the US, Canada, or Mexico because that's the easiest shipping, and then the other computer I'll make sure it goes off somewhere else in the world where I couldn't have given away mine, and I feel like that's probably the fairest way that I can do the giveaway to try and make sure that folks from all over get a chance to win. So that's how I'm going to do it. My computer is North America only, Mafflin, but the one that MSI is providing for this giveaway can go anywhere in the world. So let me reiterate. There are 2 computers being given away, and I'll summarize it in another video, okay? One computer is from MSI. They are going to ship it anywhere in the world to a winner, okay? They have operations all over the world. They can ship it. My computer is only going to be shipped to someone in North America. So there's 2 computers. So someone in North America is going to win, and someone somewhere else in the world is going to win. And then Lionheart is doing an almost identical giveaway for someone in the UK or mainland Europe, okay? So there's going to be 3 opportunities to win there, if that makes sense. So 3 opportunities to win. If you join my giveaway and you live somewhere on planet Earth, yes, you have a chance of winning. How about I put it that way? It'll make it simpler. All right, so we're up to 551 kills, and I think I'm going to fast forward some more because we got a ways to go. I'm going to kind of point away from some of the peasants. That way we get a better fast forward here. There is no different link for the MSI computer and the one that I'm giving away. If you entered the giveaway on the links that I've been putting in my videos, you are qualified to win both the MSI computer and mine. So there's no separate link. So basically what happens when you enter the drawing that I put up in my, and it's been in the link all my recent videos, including this one, if you join that drawing, I can pick winners. I can pick more than one winner. I can limit where the winner comes from, which is how I'm going to be able to make sure that one's North America and one is anywhere else in the world. So if you entered my contest, the one that's in the link to all my description, or in all my descriptions, you will be enrolled to win either computer. And then Lionheart is going to do something similar. He was having some issues with some of his hardware, though. So that's why his isn't up yet. But it'll be up, and when it is, I'll announce it so that if you're in the UK or mainland Europe, you have another chance to win. That makes sense. So hopefully you all understand the contest. Alright, the Chosen are doing pretty good. They've racked up 735 kills. They're not even down to half health. I'm thinking these guys are probably going to land somewhere near the neighborhood that the Crimson Killers did. I think the Crimson Killers got about 16 or 1700 kills. It's pretty laggy because all these peasants. Man, think if you had a Wind of Death right here, folks. Wind of Death. I think that would do it. Wind of Death or any Vortex spell right here, like a Flaming Head or banishment. I mean, man, you could do a ton of damage to something like this. We might do that for fun one of these times. Let's go ahead and hit play here. Let's watch the Chosen as they hold back the sea of peasants. I'm not sure the Chosen are actually going to outperform the Crimson Killers. I kind of thought they might because of their armor. But I think, don't Crimson Killers have like an area of effect on their attack? Second Chosen died. How many have died? Yeah, only 2 have died, but they're down to almost half hit points. Wow, that frame lag whenever I'm looking at the peasants. I'm going to point away from the peasants and fast forward. We can still see the stats right here because the fast forward works better when I point away from them. No, I'm not an Aussie, Zeal Talk. I'm in Arkansas, not Australia. The AoE is bugged? Is it really, Milo? I don't know how that works. So we're down to about half hit points. There's about 6 Chosen that have died, and they've got 930 kills, so it should be a pretty good turnout. Real Nacho, I've already played a couple of games, and I have to get off the stream here soon. So I was just doing this, how many peasants to fill in the time here at the end of the stream, get a chance to talk to you all before I jump off. I already got my crap kicked twice. So, yep. If y'all want to go back and watch what happened in the stream, spoiler alert, I lose a lot. Wind of death, let's just say it that way. So yeah, Chosen, I mean, their performance is okay right now. I'm not terribly impressed, to be honest. I think that the Crimson Killers are going to outperform them considerably. Let's fast forward some more. Gregorius is saying the thought of Chosen getting killed by peasants in lore is kind of painful. Yes, it is. Even in fast forward, when I'm looking at all the peasants, it's not even like a proper fast forward because of all the screen lag from all the peasants being up in there. I really hope that Creative Assembly, because of like the announcements from Intel and AMD where there's like more, like higher numbers of cores and threads coming out, I really hope there's a way for Creative Assembly to somehow take advantage of all those cores to make it to where you can get these massive battles like this without lagging the snot out of your computer. That would be absolutely fantastic if they could pull that off. I don't know if that's even possible because I don't know how their graphics engine works, but I know that anything that can get, you know, kind of done in parallel could potentially take advantage of those cores, but man, it would be great because I know that AMD is about to release a 16-core processor and Intel, I think, is coming out with a 12-core processor. But as of right now, that doesn't really do you much good in games. So I'm kind of hoping game developers will do something about it. When I did visit AMD, they said the Creative Assembly was working with them on Warhammer, and when you boot into the game, you can see they say stuff about AMD in there, but honestly, everything I've seen so far in test, AMD doesn't really perform better on Warhammer. But, I mean, if they are going to continue to partner with them, I mean, I would like to see whoever it is they're partnering with, like, actually get some real benefits out of it. I think that the Chosen are actually going to rout due to leadership. I'm going to be surprised if they make it too much longer. They're up to 1,200 kills, and they're completely exhausted. I'm pretty sure Crimson Killers, I don't know if anybody's gone back to look at the video, but form the spear wall. Yeah, a unit of phalanx pikemen would do pretty good right here, huh? Let's go ahead and fast forward again here. There's still 43 Chosen left, and they got 2,300 hit points, so they're going to do a lot more damage still. But yeah, leadership is going to be their undoing, I think. They're still going to have a decent performance. Chosen cost 1,250, I think, so they've actually killed enough peasants to pay for themselves, I think, here, or close to it. Alright, let's see what happens here. Sternsman? Actually, Sternsman probably would do pretty good, Gregorius. We'll have to test them. Alright, hang on. The Chosen are about to eat it. Yeah, they're about to rout. They've got 1,300 kills. They're down to 2 leadership. I wonder why the leadership on Chosen is so awful. It seems like it's so easy to break Chosen. I've rarely had them ever be threatening to me in multiplayer, which is kind of unfortunate. So they're up to 1350, so they're definitely not going to catch the killers. Not unless there's some extremely miraculous circumstance here. Let's see. Yep, they just routed. So let's go in the battle, and we'll get the final kill count here. So 1,363 kills for the Chosen. If you guessed that before we got started, then you a winner. I don't know what you won, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. They cost about 1,800 with the chevrons. So that's right. The Chosen can't even carry their own weight with the chevrons. Eesh, that's pretty pathetic. So think about what unit you might want me to test next time. I think Sternsman would be interesting. Peak Gate Guard would be fun. They do armor-piercing damage, though, so I'm not sure how that works out. But yeah, that one could be interesting. Let's look at the units just real quick. Sternsman, I definitely think could be cool because they regenerate. They do have crappy leadership, though, and so I would wonder whether or not they would get into a crumbling scenario sooner than they should. I'm trying to think of the Wood Elves. The Wood Elves don't really have anything that would be interesting other than Durthu would be my guess. Durthu might be a fun one. Greenskins, we tested Crimson Killers, which is probably going to be theirs that has the best chance, I would think. So, yeah, I would think Crimson Killers are going to be their best chance. A Giant might be fun from the Greenskins, but again, the leadership, I would think, might be the failing. And the Arachnarok Queen, so probably those would be fun at some point. Bretonia. I mean, the Lords would be a fun one to test. The Fey Enchantress. I wonder how many peasants she could kill with her Mist of the Lady. We would make her have to actually fight, and she has low armor, which could make things dangerous for her. But since she can heal herself, you know, that would be interesting to see how much damage she could do with the Mist of the Lady and the Comet and everything. Green Knight would be an interesting one for sure. He's not immune to fatigue, though, I don't think. Though he is unbreakable. He gets a lot of physical resistance. And if he's in a forest, he replenishes, so Green Knight might be absurd, actually. Let's think. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that'd be fun to test real quick. The Empire. I think Volkmar on his Pimp Wagon would be a pretty fun one to test. A Steam Tank would be a fun one to test. So I know those two would be interesting. Other than that, I'm not sure if they have any that would be of particular interest to me. The Grail Guardians are still the standard here. King Lun Ironhammer would be a good one. But the problem with King Lun Ironhammer is that if we test him, I'm going to have to like put him on a map somewhere, because Clan Angren and the other clans in this particular No Lord mod, you can't use them. You can only go to the Dwarves, and the Dwarves don't have the ethereal ones. So what we would have to do if we wanted to test King Lun Ironhammer is we would have to pick like a generic Dwarf Lord and take off all his abilities and stick him behind somewhere where the peasants can't get to him. But it would be hard to do that, so I'd have to figure that one out. So, Aspiring Champions? I don't think Aspiring Champions would be all that good. Really? They don't have enough hit points. I think they get torn apart. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the stream today. I appreciate you joining. It was fun. Had a good time. Sorry I got wrecked so hard in the battles, but maybe next time I'll do better for you. Whenever this stream does get posted, I'll put a timestamp in it in case you all want to go back and watch the battles. The first battle against the vampires was pretty fun, but man, I got Wind of Death wrecked in that second one. Hey, remember though, before you leave, Gorbull slays all stream cheaters. So yeah, not that you actually have to be a stream cheater to defeat me. It's obviously fairly easy. Appreciate MSI sponsoring my channel. Appreciate you being here. You're great. If you want to subscribe, there is a logo in the bottom right-hand corner. You can click it. It'll keep you up to date with all the events and the videos and everything else. Do go sign up for the computer giveaway, please. I mean, if you don't want to win a computer, I don't know what's wrong with you. You either have a great one already or you're crazy. So make sure you sign up to win the computer. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you all soon. See you then.